Alright, welcome to episode 1 of Bowie's Unturned Asset Editor. This website is to make unturned NPCs if you're beginning. This is pretty much everything I've known and learned about Asset Editor. Um, this video is mostly going to talk about characters. There will be ones that will be dialogue, vendors, quests, and more. So let's get into it. So when you start it, it's gonna look like this. You're gonna do new project. You are gonna name it what you want to. So let's do test number 1. There. Present. You do go down to NPC. You don't touch Unity version, and then you press save. And then it will pop up the screen. What I like to do is instantly go up to file, save project as, and we could go to a nice clean file, do NPC test, or just something that you remember it as, and save it like that. Then next, you're gonna go down, double click test, double click NPCs, left click characters, right click it, add asset, press NPC and character. This will load a character, as it will load in character right here. So expert name, you will do test. Editor name, NPC test. You can put these as whatever you want. Expert name is pretty much what it's found here. That's what I usually take it as, is like what you find here. Character name, uh, character name, you could do this. Like you could do either Billy, or you could delete all that, right click it, insert random random male plus last name, random female name and last name. We are gonna do a random male name. That it generates a random male name. What we're gonna do is highlight it, right click, and I want to make it bold, and then that will make it bold. Now say I want to make it italics, which kinda puts the thing at an angle like this. Boom, just like that. Okay, so say you want to make this a color. You would right click it, go to text color. You can either do Unity, custom color, or unturned. You would have to understand some custom colors do not work for unturned. So what I like to do is go to unturned. You can either do rarity, others, here, or skin. Just a bunch of different ones. What I usually do is common, and that adds it. Okay, but say you want this to be test, and you want this to only be a different color, like say admin blue. You only highlight test, right click it, text color, unturned, other, admin color. And that will allow you to turn that admin color. And this will be bold and italics. Alright, so starting dialogue. This will be like a number. So what I usually do is like start off at a certain number, but at this point I'm just gonna put something random. Alright, player known flags. I'm not too sure what that is. I leave it. Clothing, you can either do shirt, which is a 155, which is an orange t-shirt, pants, 2, which are blue working pants. This is default. This is where it always is, like no matter what. Halloween is a whole different like season. Christmas, different season. I usually just leave it as default. You can press random clothing for it to be random clothing, as it states. Visibility conditions. You usually don't do this, but you can. Like you could do quest, experience, reputation, item, currency. I don't mess with this, but for our sake, we'll do. Let's do item. So Okay, so we're going to be using this mod, money expansion. Say we want them to have a $5 note. Well, big stack. We'll copy it, move that over, and we'll put the ID. The amount, we will put 1. So this means they will have to have one of this item in their inventory in order to access this NPC. So logic, this means I either have to have more, I have to have the exact number, or less than the number. So pretty much, if I had 2 big stacks, like as greater than, I would have to have more than 1 stack. If I had equal to, I have to have exactly 1 stack. But what we're going to do is greater than or equal to. That means they can have either 1 or more. That's what I usually put this as. But if you want it to be the exact number as 1, we'll put equal. That means they'll have to have at least 1. They have to have at least 1 in order to see it. But if they have 2, they can't. If they have 0, they can't. If they have 55, they can't. That's how I usually put it. But at this moment, we're going to do greater than or equal to. If you want it to take it from the player, you press that. But at this point, we don't want that to happen. Okay. We leave these 2 blank and then press save. But I'm not going to use it at the moment, so I'm going to delete it. When you delete something, it usually pops up this. Are you sure you want to delete this? This action cannot be undone. Yes. Skin color, you can change it to whatever. Advance, whatever really. I just do regular skin color. Here, same thing. Faces, change it up. Here, you can change it up. So, change it to whatever you want. Alright, pose settings. Okay, so when I'm doing this, I don't touch anything under pitched forward leaning. Anything underneath it, I do not touch. So what I do is, like, there's standing, sitting, stand asleep, stand passive, crouching, proning, in handcuffs, resting, or surrendering. That's what I usually do. So sitting is that you're just sitting. Resting is different. Resting is like you're driving a car. Your hands will be out like you're driving a car. That's pretty much that. Equipment. So we could either do a pickaxe, anything that you could hold in your hands. That's this. Um, so selected slot is whatever you want. Like, say you want, like, you put a pickaxe in your primary slot. You put primary for it to hold it out in its hands. If you don't do this, it will only be on its back. That's how that will work. Okay, so you're probably seeing this little star up here. That means that pretty much you have unsaved work. So pretty much to fix that is you press save project, and now that thing is gone. So that's pretty much it. Say you wanted to duplicate this, what you would do is left click it, right click, duplicate with duplicate asset new guide. That's this number. If you don't do this, it will bug it out. Promise you, it will bug it out. I don't know why. It will just be able to duplicate, but it will bug it out. So say you want to do it again, boom. Now you have another test. Now we can name this test 1 and test 1. Save project. And you usually get this showing there. You just open right back up. See? Pretty easy, pretty simple, but we don't need it, so we'll get rid of it. So that is pretty much everything you need to know about unturned asset editor character. If you need any help, you either go down in the description to find my email, not my email, my Discord, or you could go down in the description to find Bowie D Unturned Asset Editor Discord server. Those will both be in the Discord. If you like my work, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. If you think I've missed anything, let me know down in the comments, and peace.